Past lives can set us up for failure in this life based on the expectations we don't even know that we're carrying around with us from those past lives. Hey y'all, I am VictorÜ. I help provide insight to empower, and today I was doing a clearing of karma from a friend who posted a status update on Facebook about some other friends, and it was kind of stirring the pot unnecessarily. So I was investigating, and what I found were memories of mine of witnessing the relationship, the dynamic between, the person stirring the pot and one of the owners of a restaurant. These old high school friends, these two, and myself. And what I found were past lives, karma from past lives, where they were amazing friends lives ago. I mean, we've been, you've been, I've been, they've been, everything. We have run the gamut from being, extraterrestrials who we have yet to be or see in this lifetime, who don't even come about or come into existence until centuries or millennia from now. We've all been assassins, kings, queens, paupers, little boys, little girls, trees, rocks, everything, any form of life. We have been that. But in this case, there are certain ways of being like a human being that generate more karma, that generate more, we call it, a sort of living memory, that have that have some kind of greater impact and weight on the Akashic records, a living memory that kind of writes out the cosmos, the fabric of the universe. So in this very specific case, these two friends who in past lives had an expectation coming into this life, that living memory of really good rapport and joy, and therefore an expectation coming into this life, coming into any relationship with an expectation. There's already something that we're placing in the way, like a filter or a picture that doesn't allow us to see the person right in front of us. Coming into that from past lives can influence relationships. So what we do to clear out that karma is to say we're neutralizing the energy, we're dispersing the density of that energy. If you imagine me or this picture just kind of like dispersing into the air, no longer being there, that energy would then come back to us in a different form. And so with these two, I was allowed, I have to ask permission, I have to get consent from different dimensional planes, get consent to neutralize this energy so we can clear the air. That's in a sense what karmic cleansing and clearing, energy healing is. We're dispersing the densities, the memories, the pictures and beliefs that we hold out in front of us, that we place onto the world, and that the world and those around us place onto us. In psychology, this is something akin to a cognitive load. That's more in the mental health arena, and something very specific to how we approach people with mental illnesses. But this is, it's very parallel to that. So what I've done through this healing, through this form of energy work, is to disperse that energy and clear the air so that any grievances can be aired, can be communicated. And oftentimes they're just cleared so that people can part ways if they need to, or they can come back together if they need to. But it's something interesting that I felt compelled and guided to share with you all. Do you have someone who you just don't seem to get along with, and you can't really pinpoint a reason why? Do you have, a strained relationship with parents, friends, family members? This subtle energy may be having an effect that may be at play, and that's something that I do, that I can definitely help you with. I don't charge for my sessions, but it's also something that if you don't, feel like reaching out to me at imvictorhy.com/book an appointment, then you can just do a very quick Google search. I have energy exercises and experiments that you can run on my playlist, in my playlists on my channel. But if nothing else, you can just kind of sit with it, right? Imagine that person who you have a strained relationship with, and be open and curious about what it feels like. Be open and curious about what it feels like, in your mind, in your body. What is the quality of the feeling of that relationship? What is the quality of that relationship? And be very curious about what it feels like. Because energy is all about what we feel like. And when we do energy healing, when we want to improve the quality of our lives, it's all about improving the quality of our connection, the resolution of the picture to ourselves and to our lives. What filters are we hiding behind that we can remove and do away with? Yeah. I hope this found you well. I love you. Peace.